Hey everyone, welcome back to the FIDUS Roofing podcast. I'm Brandon, and today we're tackling one of the biggest buzzwords in roofing, warranty. Every roofing company claims to offer a great warranty, but very few homeowners know what those warranties actually cover. So today, we're lucky to have Peyton from FIDUS Roofing. He's here to break down the GAF Golden Pledge Warranty, what it is, what it covers, and why it's one of the strongest warranties in the entire roofing industry. Peyton, thanks for being here, man.
Happy to be here, Brandon.
Appreciate it. So tell me a little bit. What even is a roof warranty? But before we dive into the Golden Pledge and the GAF specifics, let's start more basic than that for the viewers. So when you hear the word roof warranty, what does that actually mean? Because me as a lay person, homeowner, I'm going to assume that it means, hey, everything's covered forever. But is that even how that really works? Break that down for us.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, you are in the exact same boat as any other home we walk into throughout the day, And at the end of the day, any contractor worth their salt is going to offer some type of warranty to the work they do, You'd expect it from any other professional trade in the world. If you're going to invite them and choose them to work into your homes, especially, warranties where it all starts. So for us, we're going to have a 5-year workmanship warranty on anything we touch on a new roof. So it has nothing to do with the product or how big, how small the job is. There's no sell or upsell to that warranty. If we are invited into your home and your choice for contractor, we're going to warranty our workmanship for 5 years. Now, the cool part is, and anybody that might be watching this that has already met me, is that we are very well adapted into enhanced warranties. These enhanced warranties fold back into the material manufacturer specifically. So GAF, you're going to hear that a lot out of my mouth. Anytime we talk about a roof system, it all circles back to our choice of the material manufacturer. That material manufacturer themselves offer warranties based on what materials we put on the roof. So their strategy within it all is essentially, if you pick a GAF product, if you choose to go with their shingle, with their underlayment, with any component that goes into the roof that we can break down a little bit further, of course, they're going to guarantee up to a certain coverage on warranty lifetime. They're going to offer different coverages on what may happen to a roof, natural events, anything like that, kind of encapsulated into this package. So at the point of us being finished with the roof, you know for sure that whatever happens to the roof will be covered through GAF itself. So to kind of dabble into it, to get our feet wet into this conversation, the different tiers kind of all have a name factor to them, and that's really where our presentation kind of starts and ends. So you'll get a couple different options kind of baked into what GAF has manufactured and offered to us.
Okay, so different categories of warranties, workmanship, products, etc., and obviously length of warranty might depend on the actual product.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
So obviously you mentioned GAF several times there. So not every roofing company offers a Golden Pledge warranty,
of course,
whatever that is. So what does it mean that FIDUS can offer that particular warranty? And I also see some of your branding talk about like a Master Elite certification. Sure. How does that play into it? What does Master Elite certification mean? Yeah. Sounds fancy.
Yeah, they all work together. So essentially, GAF can't just offer any contractor in the world the ability to sell and install these warranted roof systems, because they have to know that the install is going to be done properly and to the standard of what the warranty calls for. So on our side as the contractor, we have a revolving door of trainings and demos and kind of a working relationship on our knowledge and learning base, along with a extensive background in roofing itself. So we've been in business since 2005, and throughout that process, we have shown that we are not only working towards Florida Building Code. So I always start with that. Florida Building Code is the law. Contractors will come in, and a lot of times they'll say, don't worry, we're going to build everything to code. It's going to pass county inspection. You're not going to have to worry about a thing, right? That's the bare minimum, right? You have to meet that. Going above and beyond on that is what GAF looks for. So less than 5% of roofing companies in the country are considered Master Elite. That
Wow.
circles back to a working relationship with the company, of course. We've been GAF installers for quite some time now, but a commitment to consistently raising the bar on installment standards. So, the idea of we come in and we're installing these roof systems to spec on everything they want to see from it. The specifics, I won't bore you with every fine detail, but at the end of the day, they want to see a roof system that's built to last. Therefore, they are willing to warranty it for a quite a period of time. Golden Pledge Warranty is 25 years on a shingle roof. When it comes to what the warranty covers itself, that is we got a couple different categories built into that. So workmanship is something I mentioned before. So my standard 5-year workmanship, that's going to be on a non-enhanced warranted roof system. If for something like the Golden Pledge Warranty, that jumps up to 25 years. So if there's anything,
Wow, that's an insane difference, a 5x.
It's a big jump.
Wow.
It's an important jump to it because workmanship. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect. If we install something on your home where we're building it to last, that's our guarantee to you that we are sure that it's going to hold up with the test of time itself. 25 years is typically, in this day and age, kind of the stretch on a architectural shingle roof. So it mirrors and pairs very well to the lifetime that we expect from it. That being said, the second category to the Golden Pledge Warranty is going to be material defect. So this is GAF's guarantee that when they produce these materials en masse, they are assuring that the material is going to hold to standard. It's going to age properly. You're not going to have any type of surprises halfway through the roof's lifespan on anything that shouldn't be happening on the shingles, underlayments, any of the components themselves. That material defect warranty is actually 50 years. So that non-prorated 50 years on it is meant to exceed the lifetime of the roof, the standard lifetime of the roof. So it gets a little confusing, we're talking about a lot of different numbers and stuff, but the easiest way to look at it is that the shingles themselves, we'll take the shingles for example on the material defect side of the warranty. They are meant to age. They're meant to wear down over time. That warranty protects against excessive age, excessive degranulation. That's the top end of the shingles kind of bearing down. That's covering anything of them folding if they're getting brittle, anything like that. And we've had plenty of cases that, I'm happy to cover that kind of circle back that definitely show the value of the warranty, if you will.
Wow, that's a huge step up from what it sounds like a standard warranty is to stepping up to, I recognize there are tiers you're describing, but through that GAF Golden Pledge sounds like top line stuff.
It really is, at the end of the day. We're happy to offer it because it has real world applications,
Yeah. So real world application, if a storm hits in, obviously here in coastal Florida, right? We're talking hurricanes. So if big storm hits in 10 or 15 years, how does that warranty really protect, like in real life? I mean, what are the situations you've seen where a warranty made the difference?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that because at the end of the day, proof is in the pudding, as they say.
Yeah, right.
Storm damage is almost always related to wind-driven damage. So high wind speed leads to shingles folding over, being torn off even, it can get ugly. At the end of the day, the warranties that we offer have two big components that I like to touch on. One, there is no type of wind exclusion. So a lot of other material manufacturers will warranty against wind damage, but they have a cutoff. So if you have wind gust up to a certain speed of wind, it's covered up to that point. These systems, there is no cutoff. So you can see it as a strategy, unfortunately, through other manufacturers that, oh yeah, there's a wind warranty, but if you have gust up to this speed, we can no longer cover the roof.
Gotcha.
These warranties, the number behind the wind doesn't matter. If wind is the source of damage, it is covered. And that kind of leads on to, what do I mean by covered? Do they send you a check in the mail? Do they put a new roof on for you?
Right.
What happens, right? these warranties allow us to be your in-house contractor for the life of the roof. So if you have any type of damage, if you want an inspection, if you have any concern whatsoever about a roof that we have installed, you call us directly. If we inspect the roof and we find damage, if there's anything that needs to be addressed, it's as simple as us reaching back out to GAF. GAF will give me a work order that pays for my material and my labor to execute and make you whole again. And making you whole again would be replacing the damaged shingles, taking care of the leak, anything necessary to put you back to the standard of when we first installed the roof itself.
That's awesome. I mean, what a savings to not have to jump through the insurance hoops or find a new, contractor to do the repairs or something to that
Exactly.
effect.
I mean, with a roof system going with us, you're kind of a part of the FIDUS family at that point forward. We are your in-house crew team to keep the roof whole and up to date through the lifetime of the roof itself.
That's awesome. When you guys install, you said less than 5% or only 5% of roofers are Master Elite, right?
That's correct.
So when you guys are applying that Golden Pledge to a roof, to an install, does GAF maintain quality control? Do they come out and inspect that? What are kind of the standards there?
Yeah, it's baked into the program, right? So GAF they pick from our pool of re-roofs. So every roof system we install comes into a registration program.
I see.
So I let GAF know anytime we're installing a Golden Pledge roof, for example. Within that pool, just to, like you said, keep up with quality control itself, GAF will come out and inspect, and just to ensure that we're continuing to have the standard that they require for these roof installations. That's the source of where kind of where it all starts, if you will. And it's a very important factor within the whole program itself, because it really is a program. It's a start to finish, from the trainings we do. There's classroom time. There's points where we have to meet with the GAF installers themselves. Sometimes the standard will change, to update with times. New technology comes out. At the end of the day, what makes a Golden Pledge warranty a Golden Pledge warranty, it isn't some type of upsell like you see in a lot of different warranties. If you buy a car, they're going to try to set you up with all these different warranties, And
we're trying to reach you about your extended car warranty.
Yeah, it's the classic joke, right? It's very separate, or they step away from that style of what a lot of people think to be a warranty for a product. It's really about the materials that we put on there. GAF, to stay competitive in the market, has different tiers of everything that you would need to build a roof. I have to use the best tiers that they produce to offer that warranty. So I can't put on GAF's most cost-effective shingle or underlayment or starter strip or anything like that and make it a Gold Pledge warranty. It is only a Gold Pledge warranty if it has the best materials possible on the roof itself, which is a pretty good segue to price and kind of how this gets broken down, right?
Right.
I'm big on return on investment, and that's the easiest way you can kind of attack this type of roof system and kind of process it. When it comes to going with a Golden Pledge warranty, the way I break it down is the price that you would pay extra in a Golden Pledge warranty is almost always to par or less than a common insurance deductible. And one of the biggest reasons somebody calls homeowners insurance and has to ultimately pay their deductible to utilize their homeowners insurance is due to something like wind-driven roof damage, a roof leak, things like that come up because they are costly at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All of that is encapsulated within this roof warranty.
Okay. So that's kind of the summary, really. If you're doing like a cost, let's say, versus value breakdown of that, right, is that the Golden Pledge offer sounds expensive. Mm-hmm. Somebody might challenge that, hey, man, that's more expensive. But if you really think about it, it's just a lot more valuable.
Of course. In
the long run, especially if you circumnavigate, having to deal with insurance and deductibles. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a nightmare on its best day.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly it. At the end of the day, we are a roofing company. We are here to build roofs, you know? And if a customer is looking for cost effective, then I can offer a 5-year workmanship warranty. And sometimes, depending on your choice of material, I can offer somewheres in the middle ground of it. But on the topic of Golden Pledge, it is you hit the nail on the head. It's absolutely an investment for the home. Going with it will give you the surety for the 25 years lifetime for this shingle roof that we can handle just about anything that Mother Nature can throw at it.
Awesome. That sounds killer. Peyton, awesome warranty info, man. Thanks for sharing.
Appreciate it. Yeah, happy to do it.
So to wrap this up, not all roofs are created equal, and not all warranties are either. The GAF Golden Pledge is the gold standard for homeowners who want the longest lasting protection on the market. If you're thinking about a new roof or just want to learn what warranty options make the most sense for your home, visit FIDUSRoofingandConstruction.com or give Peyton a call here to schedule your free inspection or consultation. Until next time, keep your head high, your gutters clean, and your roof watertight.
Thanks, guys.